When you enter a game like this, and it's just a one-game season, you just want to give yourselves a chance. I just wanted our guys to play with emotional and mental freedom and have good energy, and that's stuff that you always can't always control. And the guys really responded well. They were really ready to go, and they were really ready to play this game, no matter who it was going to be. And they just started to do the, we kind of kept a general organization. They played well, and we just let them go. Our goal was to make it a tough defensive game on them, to get back, to not let them run, because they're able to score in big bunches, and sort of slowly ground them down. They scored pretty well too, getting to 65, but a pretty good overall effort defensively, and that's where it began for us. The fact that we were shooting the ball well and attacking, and everybody kind of doing their job, which I thought was really a great balance today, even from the bench, guys making contributions on both ends of the floor. It's just kind of one of those games that took on, it got rolling, and we never stopped rolling till the horn went off.
We found a big difference. We kind of needed that extra time, everybody to get their legs under them, so we can get a real good scouting report and get the feel of our opponent.
Row went down, so we really need that day off. Coach really implemented, the players that were going to have to step up and the plays and everything. So, yeah, that day off was huge for us. And it showed, we had our legs, and, we were able to run the floor like we usually need to do. One thing about us, and we get good starts, and guys are hitting shots, Dre's hitting shots, B's hitting shots, and we're working inside out. We're a hard team to stop. And, Coach drawed up good plays from the beginning. We executed. And, when we're hitting shots, like I said, we're a hard team to stop, and where everyone's connecting from the field. So.
I thought we did a really good job of, we had good balance, and we came out there right from the beginning. We shared the ball well. We had, like I said, some good spacing. But, we came out with a real calm, confident demeanor. And, the one guy who's maybe not up here is Roosevelt Johnson. His courage and his calmness right now has really helped us stay calm and focused on the right things, and he's been a great leader during this whole period of time. But we have ability and talent, and we stepped up tonight. And when your team gets rolling like that, you're always very excited. And we took this game very seriously, obviously because we wanted to take the first step, and because we respect McNeese. This is a team that gets into tournament time, and they do good things and get to the finals very often. So we knew we're going to have to come out and play well and play our best. And we just tried to take some of those thoughts and some momentum, and today it really got going, and just was all about defense and coming back and attacking again. And I thought our guys did a nice job of that. But hats off to Dave Simmons for a great job and a great season, and we have the utmost respect for what he does and his team. Great determination, great courage, trying to give these guys good concepts that they can kind of wrap their head around and focus on well the whole time. They're a tough out. It's going to be if it's anything like it's been the first two times, it'll be a grinder. We held them to 52 at their place and 50 at our place, and we'd love to be able to do that again. But it's going to take a lot of great concentration. And, I think we'll try to find a few adjustments to just try to find some avenues to score. They're a great defensive team, of course. And a team that makes a couple of big shots down the stretch may very well be the one that tips it over one way or the other. But just to have great energy out of the gates, be ready for the challenge tomorrow. It'll be one of those kind of games, and we know what it's going to be about. It's about getting 24 hours of rest and coming back tomorrow ready to fight.
Obviously you've seen the same thing I saw. They shot the ball tremendously from the field the first half. They knocked down the threes. Brandon Fortenberry was good as he's been the last few weeks in the league. Sometimes teams, that Roosevelt was not available for them, and sometimes teams, somebody who hadn't had that opportunity steps up and play big. So you can see that they pull together as a team. And if this was the next day after Roosevelt got hurt, we probably had a better shot at it. But Jim's a good coach. Their staff is good. They had a week to prepare without him, and obviously you can see the results. When you shoot the ball well, guys, and everything, a lot of other things go good for you. And tonight, we didn't have it. They shot the ball, shot 57% from the field early. They didn't miss any free throws, so they didn't open up any doors before we can make a run at them. But you know, it was a tough basketball game. And I think we got a little frustrated a little bit because they were shooting well, but we weren't shooting as bad. We were shooting 48%, but they just kept hitting every big shot that they needed to and had an answer for it. And they got the momentum and they got a little energy, and of course they had a lot of confidence. We knew going into the game what, and my hat's off to Dante, and you don't want to ever say that's an excuse, but obviously we needed Dante Cannon to be full healthy to beat anybody in this tournament. And you know, he got injured against our last game, pulled a groin, and I mean, he just fought through it and got it out because it was doubtful. You know, you never want a kid to play and hurt himself, but he wanted to go, and I'd say this: we've got more out of him than I expected. So. My hat's off to him, and you tell kids when there's an injury and you play through pain. I thought he was playing through pain the whole time, and it came to a point, and we're still in the ball game when he came to me, and for Dante to come to me and say, "Coach, I can't go," and it's 7-8 minutes left in the game, and he said, "Coach, I can't do it," and you know it was time, and obviously you know, and it took some off our team because they know what he means to the team, and when you take him out for a reason, and it's not like foul trouble. A guy step in and know he's going to come back, but they know he wasn't going to return. So obviously that hurt us. But you know, but give Southeastern credit. They played a really good. If they shoot the ball like that, it'll be tough for anybody to beat them. I think if they can come with that energy now, it's going to be a little tougher. And you know, you're playing against the #1 team in the nation in defense, but shots, when you hit shots like that right at the half, you can remember that one. They penetrate and kick with seconds left. He hits one from the deep corner. So, I mean, they hit shots, and that's what it's about. Guys rise to the occasion, and they did that today. I mean, I told our guys, say, remember, it hurts now, but we did the same thing to UTA last year. You know, we just got hot, and we shot the ball well. That game, we beat them, but that happens. But young kids got to understand that there's a price you got to pay to be successful. There's a price you got to pay. Everybody wants to play when it gets to the 40 minutes, but what you do to get to those 40 minutes, what the work's done behind the scenes, and that hopefully our team will learn that and grow and mature from that. But we enjoyed our you know, getting to the tournament again. We look forward to come back and be a stronger team next year.
Chris Parker with the Southland Conference. Coach, you've been, you know, last 2 years, you've been in the championship game. You pick up a win today. I mean, very successful in postseason. So what does that say? What does that say about where McNeese basketball is right now?
I think we established ourselves because we were up and down inconsistent this year with a very, very young basketball team. And for us to get here and fight and win a first-round game, and you know, that's not what our goal, wasn't our ultimate goal. But we're not satisfied with what we did. But we like to be here, and we enjoy this conference, this tournament atmosphere, and we like to be in the championship game, and that's what our goal is. But for these young men, you know, you got to start somewhere. And we got a bunch of freshmen and sophomores. The Sharks are sophomore, Kevin Hardy, sophomore. But we look forward to coming back and working again next year. But I'm pleased with the effort. But today it just wasn't good enough.